Good morning, and good morning there to Rennie from Virginia. So I'm here in Maryland. I'm just north of Bethesda. So welcome. And I hope you had a good night's sleep if that's what you were doing last night. Good morning there, Carla. That's food morning. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm going to take that as a good thing. Unless you're like one letter off there. So, here we are. Today is Tuesday. I hope everybody's Monday went amazingly well. Now we get to see what's going on today, see what the universe might want us to focus on, see if there's any tips or tricks, see if there's anything we can look at, any angers or resentments before they actually pop up today. And as I always say, if we can focus on them in the morning, if we can get our little meditation in, then maybe if we focus on those angers and resentments now, if they pop up later on, we can surprise everybody and react differently. Because we've already thought about it. Hello, Elisa. So, you're the one that told. So I did not know that. So I did the review of the Black Tarot, the Russian deck. So thank you for letting me know what that meant, Elisa. And good morning to you also, Carla. Instead of food morning, good morning. But I am hungry now that you mentioned that. So, let's see. So it's Tuesday morning. How's your card shuffling coming along, Carla? I'd done a video on doing the poker shuffle. And for people that do that and but they miss the occasional pop out, that's where it's good to do this, because I will always get a card thrown out when I do this. Sometimes. So, unless I sneeze at the same time, I generally don't have a card fly out when I do it that way. So, here is our stack going out to the universe. We have these 3 threads, each one a different conversation, and based on whichever thread we pull, will be a conversation that we have, and each one of these is going to be a different conversation. Because the top 4 here is different than this one or this one. And if you believe in the butterfly effect, whichever one we choose is the one that will actually follow us through today, tomorrow, and on so far as it goes. So, today is Tuesday. We have the rest of the week. I'm sorry, I was sitting there meditating beforehand. Normally I sit there and say, taking the breath, listening to the cards. I got so busy in the conversation. So let's take that breath now. Make sure our necks are nice and loose and our shoulders are drooped. Yeah, I was in here 10 minutes beforehand already doing this. Listening to the cards like they were the sounds of waves. So, tell you what. I was going to pick the top stack, but since things are like, since I threw off my own little game right there, I'm going to go and see just what's in the heart, see what's in the middle, slow it down a little bit, not be so manic. Let's see what we have. So I'm going to do my 3-in-1. And so for today, start off with the Page of Cups. So I'm using the Oswald Wirth deck today. I think it's a really pretty deck. He actually designed it in the 1800s. So, Page of Coins. We're starting something new, planting that seed. With the Two of Wands. So, starting something but making a decision where to go with it. Seeing something through to the end. So this is pretty much about making a decision and then following through with that decision. So coins can be health, they can be work, they can be money, they can be home. Sometimes it's easy to decide to do something. Like, I've got an idea, and then we get caught up in the details. And this is saying that this is a good opportunity to make that decision. What is it that we haven't been following through with? We have the Two of Swords. So this is one of those things. So the court cards can be people. They could be us. They could be somebody else. It could be a situation. But this is one of those things where, since it's all minor cards, the major cards, the Lovers or the Hierophant or the, Strength, all those are the destiny cards. Those are the ones that are pretty much set. Those are the ones we must focus on. When you get to the minors, you're dealing with day-to-day cards. These are things that just happen along day-to-day. And this is saying that, so the Two of Swords is about making a decision. It's about thought. Swords are thought. And the advice card here is saying that, we come to that indecision in life, just general things. What am I going to do? And especially if coins are about home, we have these decisions to make, just day-to-day stuff. But sometimes it's hard to just take charge of stuff. We know that has to get done. So we have this seed here. We know what has to be done. Here we are as a page. And pages are young. Pages are when we may be a little bit immature or maybe not taking charge because we're, pages are easily distracted. And something needs to get done. So I can think of two things at work. I can think of something, a few things here at the home. But what is it that's been the non-starter? What is it that, I'm going to go ahead and make that decision to plant that seed, because this is saying the things that we might have been putting off. We're starting a new season here. We're going into, fall, going into winter, the changes of the seasons and all these other things like that, which is very much, like the coins, which is very earthy, very grounded. So today is one of those things where, what is it that we haven't been doing that we've wanted to do? And it's saying with the Two of Wands, you know what? I feel good. I feel like this is just something that's simple, it's easy, and I'm going to follow through with it. This is something that could be done just in one day. I had decided I was going to do A, and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make that decision. And those little decisions can have a big influence in our life. And the advice card is just saying, just choose to do it. You know, you got the Two of Swords, and it's just one of those things where we go back and forth, trying, about indecision, and it's just saying, do it. So for me today, I'm going to think maybe here for my house, what is something small? What is a small project? What is it that I just have not been decisive about it because I would rather watch Netflix? What is that small thing I could do at work? Or do I have a neighbor who's maybe been ill and they need help with something, and maybe this is a small seed. It's like, make the decision, and it's like, we come out looking like the king. We've done it. We made the decision. That's all the cards are asking today. Is that just look around, look for that small thing. It's the small things that can have the biggest influence down the road. And so that's it for today. So I hope everybody has an amazing day today. I hope we can all find like some small little project to maybe even make somebody else's life a little bit more complete. Just something simple. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope your week goes along amazing and all that other wonderful stuff. And I will be back here tomorrow. So, thank you again very much, and take care, everybody.